Flight Ringers presents Super Talk presents Roll Call. And I was flipping through After the Darkness, and there's a bit in the secret history of the Legion of Superheroes that tries to explain or re-explain Brainiac 5. It says that Vril Dox, who was the humanoid accompanying Brainiac, once he escaped Brainiac, he was kind of like his slave. He stole some of his technology and used it on himself, and that's how he ended up with the super intellect that he passed on to his heirs.
So Vril Dox was a slave to the robot version of Brainiac?
Right. Like, there was a period where how they tried to reconcile the robot-human difference was Vril Dox, as a kid, was like assigned to pretend to be his son.
Uh-huh.
So he's like his human sidekick.
The Vril Dox who did Legion with all the periods, Legion 90, that's like a post-crisis Vril Dox, right?
Right.
I got it. And so for a long time, like, he didn't even really show up until 1988 or something, right?
Right.
So for a couple of years...
He'd only show up in Origins. He only really existed to help sort of explain Brainiac 5.
Yeah.
Once it was established.
Brainiac was always a machine, wasn't he? Or they just didn't know? Like, he was a guy and they eventually decided that he was a robot, android, the whole
Right. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. I mean, if they established him as a robot, they probably would have drawn him as a robot.
Right.
They drew him as
he
a
just
green
looked like
man.
a guy, a human guy.
But it was still pretty early on that he was established as a robot, but it was after Brainiac 5 had already popped up.
Oh, yeah. It's like Brainiac 5 was in the Legion, and then somebody else decided that Brainiac 20th Century was an android and couldn't have had any actual descendants who were humanoids.
Right. And very quickly they mention in some like box the Vril Dox thing, and that's how they're still connected. Now, they were much smarter post-crisis with that. It was a better idea, I think, saying he kind of started out as a man and somehow became a machine.
After he had kids.
After he'd had kids, yeah.
Like dads do.
Mm-hmm. It turns you into a dead machine.
A machine to clean up shit and earn money.
That is right. But fuck post-crisis Vril Dox. I don't like him at all. I just feel like it makes Brainiac 5 seem... redundant.
Yeah, and you know what? Are they making Brainiac 5 be like him? Like when he's such an asshole and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I never thought about that until right now. Is like the reason he acts like an asshole is because Vril Dox was an asshole.
Yeah, they seem like they're more or less the same character.
Say lame. Super lame.
Yep.
That sucks. That's stupid.
I mean, I think it's still kind of salvageable. All you have to do is turn Vril Dox into a straight-up villain of some kind. There's still time for him to be a straight-up villain. And then Brainiac 5 is still the latest in a line of super villains.
But I'm just talking about the lazy
yeah,
character development where they just make him be the same personality as Vril Dox. Or like
It's been in the zeitgeist for a while, though. It's like Dr. House. You know, like the brilliant, abrasive guy.
No, I mean, I get that, but...
Which is annoying.
Like, Brainiac 5 was always a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Giffen conjured up Vril Dox, made him an asshole, and then...
Well, I don't know if that was him. Was that Alan Grant?
Oh, I think it was the pair of them. I think it was Invasion, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read enough of that to know.
I think it had to have come from Giffen with Invasion and the first year of Legion.
Was already that character.
But then everybody else has followed suit, and it's like, oh, they're the same guy. Just relatives 1,000 years apart, but they're the same guy. Like, why would you? That seems so lazy. That seems lazier than not changing anything, you know?
Yeah, the whole thing is kind of... Unless they were planning on... at some point massively retconning the Legion to say it kind of started in our time and continued on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in that team. They just sort of seem like rip-off versions of the future characters set in the present.
Just going to have to figure out a way to choke down those comics sometime.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so uninterested in reading comics most of the time. That it's like the idea of like, oh no, I need to read 50-issue comic book series. Like, no, that's not going to happen, you know?